Until now, I have avoided the Twilight Saga more intensely than I have avoided Protected Sex, but thanks to an overwhelming quartet of minimum effort fans requesting for me to review it, I now feel compelled to do so. This of course meant I had to watch nearly 500 minutes of Taylor Lautner's nipples before I could even get to the final installment. Ye fucking ha. My first sign that it was going to be a bad movie showed up in the cinema foyer when I ordered my ticket and the man behind the counter says don't do it. This got me thinking. How much of a train wreck is this film that the guy about to sell you your ticket, a man whose very employment depends on people going to the cinema, tells you to walk away? Something isn't right. The second sign came to me when I opened the cinema door and was immediately hit in the face by the stench of vaginal discharge like a fucking shovel. And when I entered the cinema, I realised the discharge belonged to many teenage women eagerly awaiting Kristen Stewart's pathetic attempts at acting and close-ups of her front teeth, and Robert Pattinson's equally pathetic attempts at acting and dialogue, confirming that a metalhead in his mid-20s who has appreciation for the traditional mythology of werewolves and vampires is not the target audience for this film and indeed the saga. But remember, you were the ones who wanted me to review it. Anyway, part 2 starts where part 1 finishes, with Bella waking up from her near-death experience as a vampire after giving birth to her and Edward's half-vampire, half-human daughter Renesmee, who was spiritually dibbed on by Jacob, meaning that he has involuntarily found his soulmate, explaining that it's a wolf thing. I bet it's a sex thing. Renesmee is spotted by Irina, who thinks that she is a child that was transformed into a vampire, which is a huge no-no in the vampiric lore. So she reports it to the Volturi, who then, without trying to get in touch with any member of the Cullen family to query this accusation, decide to travel halfway around the world to visit the Cullens with the intention of ripping off anything that's remotely head-shaped. Of course, our protagonists form a resistance, including the werewolves and a collection of vampires who each contain their own superpower and have the collective ability to be more one-dimensional than Paris Hilton's chest, to help convince the Volturi that Renesmee was born half-vampire. Okay, it's time for me to now address the huge AIDS-infested elephant in the room that is the ending to this movie, so obviously, spoiler alert. Right, despite the Volturi realising that Irina was wrong about Renesmee, they decide to attack anyway, creating a giant fight scene that was so brutal and intense that Van Helsing himself wouldn't get involved with. Seriously, bodies were flying everywhere, superpowers all over the place, about 80% of the main characters had their heads torn off, because in Twilight, that's the only way you can kill a vampire. No one thought to bring a sword, an axe, a chainsaw, or even a moderately sharp pair of scissors. It didn't matter. Despite this, there was no blood, because in Twilight, vampires don't bleed, so it maintains its 12A. This means that in the next Toy Story film, it's okay for Woody to go on a cocaine-fueled killing spree because toys don't bleed either. Again, this didn't matter because this would have been an amazing way to end the film and the saga, thus earning more than the one compliment of hopefully my new knowledge of this series would help me obtain a little rumpy pumpy with some barely legal tail I met at a bar. But no, they fucked it up by making that a scene a vision of Alice, the future-telling vampire, which was showed to the leader of the Volturi, warning him that's what would happen if he decided to attack. Then some unknown guy shows up from nowhere telling us that he is also half vampire and that everything is going to be okay. No one died, nothing changed, and no one lost anything. Basically what I'm telling you is that Breaking Dawn Part 2 completely undermined the best thing that happened in this fucking saga. Heaven forbid it if it ended so they couldn't make any more of these abominations, thus preventing them to be able to suck the money out of people's wallets. If you want to see a vampire and werewolf series, then go check out the Underworld films, because at least they have the decency to be watchable. Breaking Dawn Part 2 is a joke, the saga is a joke, the plot is a joke, the mythology is a joke, the acting is a joke, the dialogue is a joke, and the books, even though I haven't read them because there is no way in hell I'm going to read 4 books, watch 5 movies and make the review in time to meet my deadline, are probably a fucking joke as well. Anyone who has ever been slightly involved in the making of this pathetic excuse for a series deserves to burn right next to the pricks who take pictures of their food and post it on the fucking internet. To conclude, fuck you Twilight, Breaking Dawn Part 2 sucks more dick than a teenager's Hoover.